What's up guys, Jacob Rothenberg here, and in today's video I want to talk about the difference between an ad impression, an ad click, and an ad conversion. But first off, in case you didn't already know, my self-publishing evolution has come out. It is right now the most popular course on Kindle publishing at myselfpublishingevolution.com. Scroll down below, skip all the fancy sales copy. You know why? I already spoiled it. The course is free, guys. Course is free. Link is below. Once you join up, along with the free course, you get to join the Facebook group, which is 233 members and going strong in only 3 days. So, guys, this is more than just me. Okay, this is like a whole movement now where evolution is all about white hat marketing tactics, how to promote your books, how to develop a brand, how to get reviews white hat without using fake reviews, how to utilize an email list, an ARC team, how to build a Facebook page, a fan group. All that is in the course and it is free. Link below. So I've got a couple announcements. I'm going to be a little bit repetitive in these videos just because I have to. But first off, UK Mastermind. We are planning a mastermind in the United Kingdom, likely in London, unless subject to change, on March 9th and 10th. So if you're from the UK or if you will plan on being in the UK, then mark your calendar, guys. Cost for the mastermind is you just got to cover your transportation to the venue, and likely we'll just have to charge cover to cover your catering. So that's about it. Second announcement. We are 233 members strong. I promised you guys. Actually, this is my first time announcing it in public. I announced it within the group. If and when, and this will likely happen tomorrow, when we reach 250 members, I will be raffling out 3 Amazon $25 gift cards to randomly selected members of Evolution. So if you haven't already, sign up. You could ask your friends to sign up. I would prefer you do, even though it does kind of decrease your odds for getting in. But just get to 250 and then stop inviting your friends. No. And any support we can get, guys. We're moving fast. It was like 150 members yesterday, 233 today. We're the fastest growing community in Kindle publishing, and let's keep it that way. Best community. It's the most open community. Nothing but positivity and support, doing things the right way. You know, there's no political agendas. Anyone with good content, anyone who knows what they're doing legit, more than welcome to be a part of the group, man. So everyone's welcome. That's cool. So yeah, guys, 250 members will be giving out gift cards. So that's about it in terms of promotion. Now your learning lesson for today. This is going to be basic for a lot of you guys. But for a lot of you who are brand new to publishing or even newer to internet marketing, I think this is a very worthy lesson. We're going to talk about in relation to Amazon ads, formerly known as AMS, advertising by Amazon, where you can use ads to promote your work on Amazon for your books and your ebooks. We're going to talk about the difference between an impression, a click, and a conversion, and what comes into each for factor for getting to succeed in having someone click your ad and also close the deal on a sale. So just to make things easy, I'm already giving you a profitable keyword. I'm just going to say it. But I searched up for you guys music books for kids ages 4 through 8. So what do we get here, guys? We get, first off, 2 sponsored ads from the same publisher, followed by organic ranked books for this keyword, just so that you can take a look-see. Now notice that this publisher is ranked top 2 with these 2 books at the top, paying for it using ads without actually being anywhere on page 1 for this keyword, or even on page 2. So what does that tell you? That tells you right away you can get visibility for your books for given keywords without even spending time to rank it. So that's what this publisher is doing. Now, well, I won't make this too complicated, but basically now, because I typed in this keyword, this publisher has impressions for their ads. So they have their ad displayed for this keyword. So consider an ad display on your page as an impression. So now we have, well, technically two impressions from this publisher versus other books to consider. However, what's interesting, how did we get these other unrelated books? That's a little weird. Let me filter my books. Things might be subject to change with what we see. Not really. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, this publisher knew, or maybe doesn't know, but should know, that the first page for this keyword doesn't have anything relevant to music, it seems like. Now, it's also likely that this publisher has a book, has their keyword focus on this one having a focus on guitars and a focus on pianos. So, let's actually look at another keyword. Let's look at guitar books for kids. I think that's what people would look at. This one doesn't have ads, which is going to ruin my example. Let's do guitar books for kids. Okay. Well, let's just go with this example. I'm improvising here, guys. So now we have two different ad impressions from, oh, just one. Okay. So we have only one sponsored ad to consider versus these organically ranked books. Notice that this publisher didn't need a whole lot of reviews at all. You don't need reviews at all to get a sponsored ad listing. You just have to pay for it. And one review is even a 1-star review. So anyone can get 3 reviews on their book, even if it's a bad review. Let's take a look at the sales of this book first. The Smart Practice Journal for Guitar. Okay. I have a feeling this is self-published, guys. I haven't rehearsed, but it just has a self-published vibe to it. No, it's legit. Okay, so this doesn't sell amazingly well. It sells maybe a copy every 2 or 3 days, but it still gets sales, right? So at $8.99, it's what? A 159-page book. I assume it's black and white on the interior. Yeah, it is. So if you figure this publisher's making, I don't know, maybe $3 per book on this. So this is a book that's maybe making around $100 a month, which is not too bad, gross. Not too bad. So this is a profitable book with only 3 reviews. It's, you know, look, not every profitable keyword is going to have like a book that's making $4,000 a month. Okay, so let's just keep examples realistic here. This book is profitable. It's making a steady $100 a month. It's a quiet book. Okay, this is something you'd want in your portfolio as a quiet, passive income earning book. So 2 things just happened. We had this ad displayed as an impression, and I clicked on it. Now, what influenced me to click on this book? Now, let's just be purely analytical about it. Number 1, it has instant visibility. It's literally displayed number 1 for this keyword. They're giving you, anyone, an incentive to click this book and check it out. Number 2, it's immediately relevant to the keyword. So it's a guitar notebook, the Smart Practice Journal for the guitar. I was looking for a guitar book for kids. So this is somewhat relevant. And then number 3, when it gets more competitive, you have to consider the cover and the price. This was priced low enough, so I decided, hey, let's check it out. Now, an ad click is simply someone clicking, right? But notice, we didn't close a sale. We didn't actually have the book convert to a sale. Reasons why. Number 1, I'm cheap and I'm not going to buy a book just for example purposes here. But seriously, number 2, we have other books to consider before closing the deal, before closing the sale. So what other factors come into play? Well, as a publisher, you have to look at other books that you'll be up against. So this is why, guys, I really suggest and I really advocate going to the actual Amazon search listing and looking at the books rather than depending on a program like KDP Rocket, Kindle Spy, what have you, that just aggregates data. I want you to actually look at the books and see what you're up against. Because KDP Rocket does not show your covers. Or like, it's just good to see what the customer experiences when they look at your keyword that you're going to be publishing for. So I would say when it's guitar books for kids, all right, this is a book that's more relevant to kids than this book. It's My First Guitar. It's priced a little higher, but it's got a nice colorful cover compared to the first one. And it's got a hell of a lot more reviews, which does still play a factor. So let's check it out. Okay, it's hyping itself up as the #1 best-selling music author. Okay, that's credibility right there. And so, the blurb's not, the book description's not that fancy at all. It's just pretty straightforward. But this is a really, really, really good selling book, guys. It's only 32 pages. So at the list price of $11.95, with only 32 pages, I would have to assume at this point this one has color interior. Oh, can't tell. Let's see if we can tell real quick. Can't really tell. So I'm gonna just assume it's black and white with a 32-page book selling at $11.95 list. This title could be making $5, maybe even $6 per royalty. Now that kicks ass. Don't you want a book that sells maybe, I don't know, 50 copies a day? That makes $6 a copy? That's pretty cool. So why would I want to buy this book over the first one? Let's gather reasons why. Well, the reason why, first off, even though this is a shorter book and we do consider the page length, we also consider that this was more relevant than the book we were looking at prior for this keyword, guitar books for kids. Yes, this does have more reviews. That's true. But even if the other book had 20 reviews or even 50 reviews, I think we would have still chosen this book because it's more relevant. It's got a prettier cover. It's got clout. It's got credibility. It's from the supposed Amazon #1 best-selling music author, Ben Parker. So Ben Parker's hitting it up. And he's got other books too, but like this is a brand, and not that customers always look at the bestsellers rank, but this book has success. So that's what you have to consider. So for this book, let's just say hypothetically, I would buy this book. This would convert to a sale. So from here, we had impressions, clicks, and then a conversion, a sales conversion. Now, what matters the most? Impressions, clicks, or conversions? Well, ultimately, they all matter because you need to have your ad displayed. You need to have people actually want to click on it. And of course, you need to close the sale. But I think the first two are the easiest in terms of having your ad displayed. You just bid on keywords, and then you have to get people to click on your ad. And that's going to happen if you are #1 or even #2 for a popular keyword. #3, though, is where the magic is. How to have your book convert to a sale. So, like I said, good cover, good book description. Preferably, you would have more pages in your book than your competitors, unless you significantly outclass everyone else in your niche for some reason. So this one got away with it, but if you're doing a book that's more informational and less artsy, then you can't get away with a 32-page book versus like 200-page books. You know what I'm saying? And of course, price matters too. So even though this book is $8.99, My First Guitar was a lot more interesting to buy. So we would just choose this one. And yeah, we could look at the others too, and I'm sure these do okay. Like I'm sure this one does okay. Right? It sells well. It does sell well, so you don't even have to be #2 sometimes or #3 to get book sales. But if you've got visibility and your product is good and you have social proof, there you go. You're going to close a lot of sales. So that's a pretty basic lesson I think, but for a lot of you, this is probably real beneficial. So again, guys, myselfpublishingevolution.com. Loads of lessons. Take it up. It's free. No catch. Except I would like for you to join and promote the group. Like I said, so we're 17 members away from having people get a raffle for 3 $25 gift cards. So you don't want to miss out, guys. Well, time now is 11:15. I've been working all day. I'd like to sneak in one game of League of Legends, so I'll see you later.